So let's begin with focaccia. Focaccia is very simple, you know, flour, a little bit of oil, water. You need some yeast. So you need some dry yeast in warm water. It's alive. It's a single cell fungi and it begins to activate. While that is happening, we will mix the dough, flour, a little warm water again, salt, oil, an easy whirl, and let's develop a dough here. I am looking at the dough as it's coming together. Let's add the yeast. And some more flour to bring the dough together. We will now just change the kneading instrument. When you do dough, you need to work it and knead it. We'll put the dough hook in there and knead the dough well. I always like the focaccia on the soft side. This way it kind of rises a little bit higher and becomes fluffy. Okay. Just oil a bowl lightly so that when it rises, it's kind of lubricated and it rises easily rather than catches on the sides of the bowl. Put it right in, cover it, keep it in a warm place, and in about 20 minutes to half an hour, it'll rise nice and fluffy, and we'll punch it down again, and then we'll put it in the oven. But let me check on the focaccia. Ah, that's nice. So that's ready to be punched down again. I have my baking sheet oiled and ready to go. Just punch it into position. What you want is really even into the corner, and we'll cover it and leave it like this for another 20 minutes. It will rise, and then we will bake it. And by then, the focaccia should be baked. So the focaccia has risen the second time. It looks beautiful in a preheated 375-degree oven. 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it's going to be done. Ah, the focaccia is beautiful. It sounds, by the sound. My grandmother used to always pick up the bread on the bottom and knock, 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 knock. And when you heard kind of this was done. That means that it's nice and dry inside, that the noise travels well. Now, we're in Liguria, you remember? We're doing Liguria, this beautiful Liguria, pesto, herbs, and of course, basil. We are in Liguria. You know, Liguria is like a sliver of land in the left armpit of Italy, if you're looking at Italy. And it's the sea and it's the high mountains. And on the terrace in between is where everybody lives and everything grows. So it has a lot of herbs and greens and all that, but not big fields of anything. I don't want it too thin, but that's great. Let's put this back in. Some grated cheese and oil. Ligurian oil is also very mellow, very buttery. I love it on fish. And so it's delicious on this. And you make it kind of into a paste, you can see. Maybe this looks good enough to spread on a piece of bread by itself. Imagine on a still warm focaccia. a little piece of focaccia, a little piece of cheese. And you know, usually I invite you. You know, I say tutti a tavola a mangiare, but tutti means everybody. And I'm kind of ready just for one. And this is the kind of meal that when you're into yourself, or maybe two people, that is just wonderful. So, salute.